I have literally read the book Halo: The Fall of Reach to my kids as a bedtime story more than once. It usually takes a couple months, but they can't get enough, and neither can I. So when I hear that season 2 is going to have The Fall of Reach in it, I get concerned. What took me months to go through with my boys as a bedtime story is now going to be compressed into a season of Halo, or at least I think a season, where there is so many questions left unanswered from season 1. Like what's with John's fascination with taking off his dang helmet? I have concerns. Me and my boys just watched the season 2 trailer of Paramount Plus's Halo, and I will say this, it looks like they spent a mint making it. The CGI is insane, but will it be like the first season? Style over substance, prioritizing visual flair over a well-developed narrative. Sometimes when we're watching episodic shows like this, my boys just leave. Like in the Ahsoka show where getting stabbed by a lightsaber now is equal to losing a hand. Survivable. And when my boys left Echo after that silly fight with Daredevil. Yet for this one, for Halo Season 1, they actually stuck it out till the end. The painful and completely ridiculous end. Cortana taking over the Master Chief and proving she's a better fighter than him. Yeah, that first season didn't make sense. Or instill hope that this next season is going to be any better. Like I said earlier, I used to read my boys' Halo novels before bed. We'd read half a chapter or a chapter a night depending on the length of it, and it made for going to bed and easier, something to look forward to. Heck, we read The Fall of Reach more than once, and as they got older, they just read it themselves. So when we watch the latest trailer and the first words you hear are a female saying, "People of Reach, I bring you blessings," the first thing to come out of their mouths was, "Nah, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna do The Fall of Reach? No, they're gonna ruin it." Hard to argue with that. My boys know the books. They played through the game Halo Reach over and over again. Their order of their top 5 Halo games goes like this. Number 1, Halo Reach. Hands down, no questions, peak Halo for them. Number 2, Halo 3. Master Chief finishing the fight, taking out the Covenant. Number 3, Halo 1, Combat Evolved. The simple beauty of this game, introducing us to the world of Halo. Number 4, Halo ODSTs, playing regular humans through the city of New Mombasa. And firefight mode, amazing. And number 5, Halo 2. And as amazing as it was, the cliffhanger was painful. For me though, Halo 1 will always be the best, as I got it when it first came out. But next would be Halo Reach as well. The story was tremendous, and the ending, perfection. Survive. Oof, talk about the feels. And speaking of feels, if you feel that this video deserves it, click the like button and sub for more content like this. I'd really appreciate it. So after a disappointing season 1, where me and my boys were shocked at the direction that they took the show, even behind a backdrop of impressive special effects and cinematography, the substance of the characters was sorely lacking. My boys and I love the Master Chief. We love Cortana and all the characters in the novels. Even though you never got to see what the Master Chief looked like in the games, and the books mention aspects of what he looked like under the mask, that side of him wasn't important. Yet in the series, the guy barely has his helmet on. Removing his emotional chip, having sex with a Covenant spy, unable to fight off a room of Covenant and needing Cortana to take over? What the heck was going on? Suffice it to say, the show left much to be desired and left us with little hope about how it ended and where they were possibly gonna go. But now that we got a glimpse of where they're going, we aren't too hopeful. Reach? You're gonna tackle one of the best stories in all the series in who knows how many episodes? Especially after leaving so many questions unanswered from that season finale? What made the novel The Fall of Reach so precious is the sacrifices made each step of the way to give the Master Chief a fighting chance. It was like with every battle that was fought, with every character that died, their sacrifice was another stepping stone for John to keep the fight for humanity alive. And at the end, you understood the cost of what it took to have John on the ship, the Pillar of Autumn, and arriving at the first Halo ring in the game Halo Combat Evolved. Absolute perfection in storytelling. And now we have this. Master Cheeks, spending more time outside of his suit, fighting the Covenant in no armor, not needing his Mjolnir suit, and probably sleeping his way to victory over the Covenant. Oh boy, What's it going to take for these producers to realize that fan service isn't pandering to the fans, but it's evidence that you know what actually made a franchise good? After making the terrible show Cowboy Bebop for Netflix, the executive producer, Marty Adelstein, and the One Piece live action that he made, he's quoted as saying this: "What we learned is that fans are expecting you to be true to the source material." And when speaking about bringing something to live action like this, he said that people just get to see it in another genre, but still have the same reaction and feelings towards the narrative. Yeah, we aren't getting that feeling. We're not getting that reaction. Our reaction? Groans and concerns on seeing this trailer and what's coming out for season 2. You want to take Halo in a new direction? Fine. You want to see the softer side of John 117? Whatever. But now you're going to mess with the fall of Reach and possibly treat it like you did the relationship between John and Cortana in the show? No thanks. The season 1 finale where Cortana took over John's body to defeat the Covenant because he wasn't able to was disgusting. That was such a betrayal to who John was in the novels, in the comics, in the games. And there is no way that I'm the only one that feels this way. And if they betrayed the Master Chief in what started off as a great fight actually in that last episode, who's to say they won't betray the story again? Man, I hope I'm wrong, because it would be so cool to see the Master Chief in live action just like the source material. But I'm not holding my breath. Am I wrong? Do you agree? Let me know below. And thanks for making it this far.